It's Shawn and Andrea again. We are going to touch base on a subject that we've kind of dropped hints on in our last couple videos, mental health.
Part 1.
Part 1. So today we're just going to kind of give a little bit of history of what we've been through and our experience dealing with anxiety and depression. For me, it started when I was about 8 years old. And I noticed that I was just really withdrawn. I just wanted to stay in bed a lot. I had really low self-confidence. I was sad a lot. And nobody understood why I was sad. I had no reason to be sad. I had the perfect life. But for some reason, I was just sad. And so I never really talked about it. I never really thought about it until I was about 15, and I was like, something is going on. This isn't right. I shouldn't be crying all the time. I shouldn't be wanting to hide in my bed all the time. I shouldn't be having nervous breakdowns at school. So I decided to tell my mom, and that was kind of hard for my mom and dad because they didn't really understand. Why would I be sad?
They thought they gave her everything every girl could ever want it.
So why would I be sad, you know? We were planning my sweet 16, like how could I, what is so bad? How could I have it so bad? Still just something wasn't right.
Yeah.
So, they finally agreed to let me go to counseling, go to the doctor, and I decided that I didn't want to try medication at the time, and I just tried some counseling, and that seemed to really help. And then I did decide to go on medication, but I was so against it. It has that bad stigma, like we mentioned before, and I didn't give it a chance to work. So I just figured I would go through it on my own. Go to counseling, talk about it, get help, and I thought that I was fine. I thought that I was cured. But unfortunately it doesn't work like that. And some odd months later, I was feeling sad again, and I just wanted to sleep all the time. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't have any energy or motivation to do anything. And that brings us to now, where I'm on medication, I'm doing a lot better, and my family's a lot more understanding.
Sometimes that's all you really need is to show them that it does work and it does help. Like for me, so my story, I was around the same age as Andrea. I was like around 8 or 9 when I realized, like, hey, I'm a lot more down, I'm a lot more reserved, a lot more sadder than, most people my age and my group of friends. I would prefer to stay home than to go out to, at my nana's house where everybody always, hung out or, barbecue parties, whatever it was. I would prefer to not go. I would prefer to stay home. I prefer to just do my own thing and just stay in my own zone and just not bother anybody. I always felt like I just didn't fit in with everybody. I didn't fit in with the crew, with the parties, with the cliques, none of it. I just realized, I'm sad and I got something going on. It wasn't until around 16, 17 I realized that, you know what, I think I might be depressed, but not really, because I always thought like depression was like something a lot more serious, but, it took until I was like 23 for her to actually get me to realize that it starts as anxiety, which is what I had. I had severe anxiety, severe low self-esteem, severe low confidence, just severe low everything. But it starts as those severe low things, and then it progresses into depression. And depression is pretty much the umbrella term for all of it, to be honest. But, it took for her to show me that this is what it is and what can we do about it. So I'm on this medicine it's called Paxil, but the generic name is paroxetine. I've been on it for about 3 months, and it has definitely helped. I can go to like parties now. Well, kinda. I can go to like, her work functions and kinda blend in like a normal person. I can go to like bowling alleys and actually, be, feel like I can actually be a normal person. I can
And
actually
have fun.
I can actually smile and like talk to people. It's just when you're comfortable and you're having fun, that's just all you care about, is just to actually have fun.
Yeah.
So.
And it took him a while to realize that depression isn't this thing that somebody has worse than somebody else.
Yeah.
Everybody's is different.
Yeah.
Everybody has different things that they're battling. Everybody has their own demons, and yours isn't any less than the next person's.
Yeah.
It's just, and it took him a long time to realize that
depression is real, and it doesn't have to be, you waking up wanting to like harm yourself. It's just, you not wanting to get out of bed,
not wanting to take a shower, not wanting to eat,
not
not wanting to go to work. It's just all of these little things that, this darkness is pulling you back. It's not letting you live your life. It's not letting you be you.
Yeah.
And, like I mentioned, counseling helps. I mean, there's different natural ways too. But from our experience, getting on this medication
really helps.
has really, really changed our life for the better. It's helped us be better us, like our own person. And then it's helped us grow in our relationship and become closer and more understanding to one another.
One of the reasons why we wanted to start this series is because we want you guys to understand that, within the Hispanic culture and within the African American culture, medicine is just one of those things. What? He's on medicine? What? Get away from me. What? Medicine? It's one of those things that it's not something you talk about, and if you do talk about it, you're seen less as you're, a wussy, people don't want to be around you, they don't want to invite you to parties. It's just always...
They think that you're abnormal.
Exactly.
And that's not the case.
And we're not trying to say that, like, it's, the holy grail to fixing all your issues, because some cases you might have to try 1,000 different medicines before you find the right one. It's just, it's something that it's okay to do, and it's okay if you have to take medicine. It's okay if you have to, stare at the mirror and tell yourself, I'm beautiful, I'm handsome as fuck, I'm charming. I could never do that, but thanks to her, I can do that now. So
in our next video, we're gonna kind of dive deeper into the different cultural views and, battles that we've run into.
I want to talk about this. I'm a sucker.
So we will see you next time, YouTube. Thank you for watching.